America is known as the land of opportunity, but hidden beneath its soil, rivers, and mountains are treasures that were never recovered. Gold worth millions, stolen fortunes, entire shipments that vanished without explanation. For centuries, these treasures have remained lost, turning history into legend. Today, we uncover three of the most mysterious lost treasures in the United States, treasures that may still be waiting to be found. Near the end of the American Civil War, the Confederate government faced total collapse. Union armies were advancing from all directions, and defeat was no longer a question of if, but when. At that moment, millions of dollars in Confederate gold and silver were reportedly moved in secret. The goal was simple: to keep the treasure out of Union hands. Historical accounts suggest that heavily guarded convoys transported the gold through southern states, including Georgia, South Carolina, and possibly as far south as Florida. Then, suddenly, the treasure disappeared. No official announcement, no confirmed recovery, just silence. Some witnesses later claimed they saw wagons loaded with gold diverted into remote forests or buried near riverbanks under the cover of darkness. Others believed Confederate officers hid the treasure intentionally, planning to retrieve it after the war and rebuild their lives. But the Confederacy collapsed, and many of those officers never returned. Over the decades, the legend grew. Treasure hunters searched isolated areas of the South, following old maps, diaries, and rumors. Metal detectors uncovered coins and artifacts, but never the main treasure. At the same time, whispers of government involvement began to spread. Some believe the gold was secretly recovered and its discovery never made public. Others insist it remains hidden, buried beneath forests, fields, or riverbeds, lost to time. To this day, no official record confirms what truly happened to the Confederate gold. Was it quietly taken and erased from history? Or is one of America's greatest lost treasures still buried somewhere in the South, waiting to be rediscovered? In the early 1930s, America was ruled by crime, corruption, and fear. And one name stood above the rest: Dutch Schultz. He was one of the most powerful gangsters of the Prohibition-era, making millions of dollars through bootlegging, extortion, and illegal gambling. But there was one problem. Schultz couldn't store his money in banks. So, according to FBI files and witness statements, he made a dangerous decision. He buried it. It is believed that Dutch Schultz hid several chests filled with cash, gold, and jewelry somewhere in the northeastern United States, possibly in New York, New Jersey, or Pennsylvania. Only a few people knew the exact locations. Then, in 1935, everything ended. Dutch Schultz was shot by rival gang members and died after hours of delirious rambling. Before he could clearly reveal where the treasure was buried, he was gone, and the secret died with him. Over the decades, countless treasure hunters tried to decode his clues. Former associates gave conflicting stories. Maps were drawn and redrawn. Forests were searched again and again. Some searchers claimed strange things happened: equipment failures, sudden illness, or accidents just moments before discovery. This led to rumors that the treasure was cursed. Even law enforcement quietly investigated the legend, hoping the fortune might resurface. But despite modern technology and decades of searching, no confirmed cache of Dutch Schultz's treasure has ever been recovered. So where is it? Is it still buried beneath an ordinary forest trail, hidden just a few feet underground? Or was it secretly found and never reported to the public? the lost treasure of Dutch Schultz remains unsolved, one of America's most dangerous criminal mysteries. In the early 1800s, one of the most puzzling treasure mysteries in American history began. It is known today as the Beale Ciphers. According to the story, a man named Thomas Jefferson Beale claimed to have discovered a massive treasure of gold, silver, and jewels in the western United States. Before disappearing, Beale reportedly hid the treasure in Virginia and left behind 3 encrypted documents, now known as the Beale Ciphers. These ciphers were meant to reveal the treasure's location, its contents, and the names of its owners. Over time, only one cipher was partially solved. Using the Declaration of Independence as a key, it described an enormous treasure, thousands of pounds of gold and silver. But the most important cipher, the one revealing the exact location, remains unsolved to this day. For over 2 centuries, cryptographers, historians, and treasure hunters have tried and failed to break the code. Some believe the ciphers are unbreakable. Others argue the entire story was an elaborate hoax. Yet no one has been able to prove either theory. Searches across Virginia have uncovered nothing definitive. No chests, no gold, no final answers. So the mystery remains. Did Thomas Beale really hide one of the greatest treasures in American history? Or did he create a puzzle so perfect that it continues to deceive the world? Until the final cipher is solved, the Beale Cipher's treasure remains hidden, not underground, but inside a code that refuses to be cracked.